Okay, hang on. Star Stable has to render into the actual Streamlabs. Hang on, that's why there's a black background. No one panic. Okay, here we go. Right. So, sorry about that. There may be stream issues. I think it's down to my internet, not yours, just so you know. I think it's actually down to the sheer volume of people on the internet at the moment due to lockdowns and stuff like this. So, you probably will be experiencing minor buffering and some quality issues. I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do to fix it at this point. I'm really sorry about that, but thank you for tuning in, and we can just chill together. So, a lot's been going on in the community, and hi to everyone in the chat as well. I'm just seeing now all the chat come in. Hi, Willow McGee, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. That's one of our members. We've got loads of people in-game. My game's not suffering any connection issues, but I know that the stream will be throttled first. So, huzzah, we actually got it working. Yay! Right, so, yeah, apologies for the earlier stream crash. That was just part of what I was going to do, because I had to restart the router. But anyway, hi guys! So today we're on Candy Cove, as we were the last 2 weeks, because I'm locked out of Unicorn Forest for the minute. But that's perfectly fine. And I got a new horsey. Got the black blanket Appaloosa, and I think it's pretty cute. Again, not my favourite breed. I don't know why the rear is exactly the same to the Andalusians. Is it Andalusians? I think so. That just doesn't really make any sense. It's cute though. I kind of like it, and I had some loads of star coins built up. Ellen Eventing says, Abigail, do you have a business email? Yes, I do. AbigailPinehaven@gmail.com. If you want to send me fan art, messages, letters, questions, whatever, send it to that, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. So thank you to all of my mods in the chat right now. I think I've seen, yes, so we have Iris. Thank you, Iris. Potatoes in the chat. I saw Purple Pickle. Yep. Thank you guys for coming in and modding the chat today. I very much appreciate it. Thanks, guys. So, you're on Nightstar. I'm just following your lead. Emily Pittman. You're very lucky to be on Nightstar, because I can't get into Nightstar still. So what I'm going to do, I think we're going to start... I always start at Moorland for the training because... Oh, hey, Katie. Oh, look, Katie's on a brand new Tinker Horse, and it's so cute. Sorry, but we're heading to Moorland, not Fort Pinter, Moorland. Let me know if the music's too loud. Let me know if I need to change anything. The server is Candy Cove. It's an English server, and you can only join if you're part of the English server regions. But if you want to bypass that and make a brand new account, using the link in the description via NordVPN, which is a sponsored link, thank you very much, to get around that and be able to access the English servers. Purple Pickle has news. Tomorrow my family and I are going to pick up a new puppy. He's a black lab and 8 weeks old, not 8 years, 8 weeks old. I'll put videos on my channel, not a self-promotion, don't care if you sub. Oh, congratulations, that's so lucky. I wish I could have a puppy, because do you ever, oh, it's daily training. Do you ever feel like you just need like puppy therapy? Because that's kind of what I need right now. Me trying to get Anne into Pandora while everyone is just being normal. Yeah, those quests are so old now. I still haven't done the light ride, so you guys can see what available. So I have 1 to go on the main quests, 20 spiders, I hate that quest line, girl who loves horses, and wish upon a star. So I haven't done any of those, but I plan at some point to get around to it. But some good news is my college finished on Thursday, so I will basically be dedicating my time to YouTube and you guys and seeing what content I can create. And it's not just going to be video content either. I want to produce more stuff that you guys can do, you guys can like interact with, stuff all on the website, AbigailPinehaven.com. Excuse me, I do have a slight cough. I don't think I'm sick, but I think it's just due to a slight cold that I have. So it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm staying inside for the next for foreseeable future, actually, because basically, if you didn't know, I'm applying to acting universities, and acting universities are very different to normal universities, because unlike an interview process, you have to audition, so you have to have 2 monologues. One usually has to be Shakespeare, and then you'll get like redirected, and you might do a workshop, and then you have like a mini interview, and basically the drama schools that you'll want to get into are very, very hard to get into, so it's not always guaranteed. indeed. I know a guy who's 26 and he's still applying to get into unis, and all the more power to him. But because I'm applying to unis, it basically means that there's a possibility that I'll take a gap year and I'll be free to do YouTube and other work for the year. So I'm looking forward to that if I don't get in, but I really hope I do. Somebody said they were in hospital. Oh yeah, so loads of schools have shut down. I know my old school before I went to college is shut as well. What horse am I riding? I'm riding the brand new Appaloosa horse. You can find it at Jorvik's stables just outside. Thank you, Iris. I am indeed streaming on Candy Cove, and I'm in Moorland right now. And as she says, yes, I'm not ignoring you. The chat does move pretty quickly, and I also want to train, so I might miss a message if it goes past. Feel free to repeat yourself, but it does get a little bit annoying if people ask for shout-outs, so I'm gonna have to ask not to ask for shout-outs, but feel free to continue chatting because that's always fun. So yeah, this horse is literally brand new. I got this horse yesterday. Her name is North Rose. I thought that was such a pretty name, so I went for North Rose. So loads. I got braces, small of 57. Fun fact, you guys might genuinely not know this because you can't see it. I also have braces. Fun fact. I think it's due to the lighting that you can't see them. But I'm not going to go up close to the camera to show you them, but they're like pink braces. I've only got them on my top teeth at the moment, but I also have braces, and my confidence has been boosted so much by just having braces, because my teeth were a bit higgledy-piggledy beforehand, and they're not straight, perfectly straight at least, but I just feel so much more confident when I've got like my braces on, so that's a fun fact. So all my brace gals and guys out there, I feel you. It just ended. Why did the stream just end? Okay. Frame rates may not. Are we back? Oh, it's back. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I think it might be OBS because it's not streaming correctly. I lost the competition. Oh, yes, because I was too busy looking at chat. Sorry. Hopefully it's back for most people. Yeah, refresh the page. Thank you, Siley. I think it's just the fact that, as people are saying in the chat now, a lot of you are off school. I know it's Saturdays, but also a lot of people aren't allowed to go to work and they have to self-isolate. So a lot of people are on the internet because you can't catch a virus through the internet. But that means that a lot of things suffer, like my internet connection, because we don't have like super fast broadband anyway. But everything's just kind of taken a hit. Yeah, so everyone, thank you. If you guys can say it in the chat, because I know some people can't see the stream. This stream is lagging as well. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, if this persists, I might have to postpone my stream till next week, which is such a shame. Has it ended again? Yeah. So we're literally getting 50 frame rates, like 50% frame rate drops. It's frozen again. Okay, we might have to call it a day because this doesn't seem to be working, which is such a shame. Yes. Okay. Are we back? Are we back? It stopped heck. Again. Okay. No, you can't catch a virus through the internet, Rose. I think... See, there's so many people on the server as well. Oh gosh. This is not helping the situation. Okay. Right, we're gonna leave it for now. Okay, it seems that most people have gotten back. I am aware there's a stream delay, so when you guys say, like, oh, I can't see the stream, you might have it back by the time I've read it. Hand sanitizer stonks. I actually have the tiniest bottle of hand sanitizer that has, like, a tiny amount left in from, like, ages ago, and that has been, like, a holy grail for me, because when I went to college, I was traveling by train, and recently I hurt my ankle, so then I was having to get the bus from the train station to the place where my college was at. So I was like just so aware that I was like on public transport, and like I had to touch things as well because my ankle was badly injured, so I had to like grab railings and stuff, and straight after I'd be like, yeah, just gonna put on some hand sanitizer because that's a bit gross. Yeah, so just remember to wash your hands. You don't have to be super paranoid about it. Is it not working again? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you don't have to be super paranoid about it. Just be aware and stay educated. So if you read stuff, there's loads of stuff on the NHS that is super helpful. Don't freak out, but you just gotta be aware. Hand sanitizer is like gold now. I know, it's like, honestly, like the other day, like usually if people were like, oh, do you want some hand sanitizer? You'd be like, maybe. But now you're like, yes, definitely. Right, where do we want to go next? Ooh, let's do some, I was supposed to say carnival. It's not the carnival. It's the circus races. There we go. Loads of these new Appaloosa horses. I gotta be honest, I don't like all of the colours that were brought out. Oh, Willow, are you going to do an SSO World Tour soon? Depends how soon is soon. I will do one, but I think it'll be around the same time as I did it last year. Just because, actually, it depends how long this whole school shutdown thing is, because the reason I did it in June, was it June or July? July. The reason I did it in July was because most people were off school, so that loads of people could come in and just have fun and chill with us. But at the same time, I also thought, oh, today's a great day to stream because, you know, loads of people are off school. But now I'm thinking about it. Because of that, there's so much more strain on, like, internet and broadband. I see these messages about, like, where did she go? Why did the stream stop? Is, like, making me so paranoid. Because I hope that I don't cut out. I don't know what's happening. Me neither. The internet's not working. Some people are saying it's fine. Some people are saying that they're not getting any connection, which is a shame. But for now, I think most people are sort of okay, maybe. Yay. Oh, it keeps cutting out. That's so annoying. I do apologize for that. Should I move to Candy Cove and Unicorn Forest? Well, Unicorn Forest is shut at the moment, so you can't actually move there at the moment. But I'm on Candy Cove, so if you want to come join me, that's awesome. So an SSO World Tour is basically where I go, and visit, and visit all, or every server region, and live stream it. So I do like an hour a day and go on every single server region. Obviously, on separate days, so one day I'd be in North America, the next day I'd be in Italy, for example, and this is all via the use of a VPN, so that, because that's the one thing that irks me the most about Star Stable, I think, is the fact that people in other server regions can't join each other, and I understand why. I understand that it's so that language, like, people use the correct languages in the regions, but I just, as someone said last week, like, they're an expat in a foreign country, and when they join Star Stable servers, they can't speak the language, and then they can't communicate with anyone, which I think was a bit of a silly thing in hindsight, you know. We schemed so I could watch the 4 a.m. ones. Yeah, exactly. We had to get up so early. I Camp Midway. Oh, yes, I remember that, Purple Pickle. Am I supposed to be going forward? I remember you were the one who had your friend come on and moderate the chat for you. So whoever she is, she did a pretty good job. My school was shut down in 5 weeks. Why you only got 2 weeks? I think most schools want to be reopened as soon as possible, which is why a lot of people will get released sooner. But I guess it just depends, because it could be increased. You never know. You should go to Raspberry first. Yes, I did do a members only poll that basically told me which servers they're on, so that I can prioritize those servers if I were to do another world tour. So I will definitely go to members servers, and they can have a big fat visit from me. So again, if you want to become a member, it's quite cheap per month. You just click the little join button and you can see all the perks and different things you get. Just have a look at it if you want. Somebody said, how do I donate? So there's 2 ways. One of which isn't actually on the stream. I just realised, what a silly sausage. So I think most people will be able to use the super chat button, which is right next to the emoji button on the chat like keyboard section. Mine's definitely closed for at least a month. That's so long. I know that affects people so much, because especially if you have 2 working parents, they either have to babysit or get babysitters in, or they have to stay home, and that can really, like, damage like the whole system that people have going. Thank you, Brooke. I like the background music too. I have it running on YouTube this time, so I'm gonna run and go to, where should I go next? Where am I closest to? How about we run to, where's this? No, that's Jew's farm. Maybe maybe if we go through Greendale. Yeah, we'll go through Greendale. We'll go this way. We'll go the long way so I can have a chat. Very secret. Very secret. I'm great at keeping secrets, I know. After the stream, could you please respond to my email? Yes, I will. Just be aware that when you send me DMs, emails, anything like that, there is a chance that I might miss it or I might not be able to get back to you because I do have a lot to do. But obviously I will always try and make time to respond to you guys and show you how much I appreciate you. I hate the coronavirus with a strong passion. That's fair. It is a pretty horrible thing that's happening right now. But anyway, that is quite a large topic globally at the moment. But I wanted to move on. So there's a lot been happening in the Star Stable community recently. Has anyone watched the Star Stable Office series? Because I'm curious about that, because I've watched one episode, but I want to hear what you guys think of it. I know a lot of people also haven't watched it, so I'm curious to see who has and who hasn't, because I want opinions on it, because I'm very conflicted on it. Someone said, I like your hair. Thank you very much. Actually, on Tuesday, I'm going to go get it cut, so I'm going to get it quite short, because it's very, very long at the moment, so I need to get it cut. But it'll grow back eventually, so that's fine. Can you go to Steve's? I will go to Steve's after I run to, where are we? Jarlaheim and do the races there. So, is this still a way to check your Pinecoin balance? Try it. I think it's !BAL. If it doesn't work, I do apologize. Do you have horses in real life? I do not. I do not have time for horses. I wish I did. I wish that I did have time and the finances for horses, but I just simply don't. Oh, Clarice's homeschooled. See, these guys were ahead of the game. Homeschooled is not that much in effect by the school shutting down because they're already at home. I haven't watched it. So most people haven't watched the Star Stable Office, which isn't really surprising because it's a bit of a weird series. I appreciate it. It's okay to watch, but sometimes they kind of go off the boil a bit. And I prefer content that is either Star Stable, like horse related, or just equestrian related. So I just found that the series wasn't like my cup of tea. But oh, hi, Leah's sister. I assume that you've gone onto her account and are currently on here. So hello, Leah's one of our moderators. So you can be our moderator for today. Abby, do you have a Discord server? I just got Discord and I'm kind of server happy right now. Yes, I do. The link is in the description. I failed the race. The link is in the description. You just have to click show more and then scroll down a little bit. And when you click that, you'll be invited to the server. And we have literally, I think I can proudly say I have one of the best staff teams I've ever known. Because they're so on point and they know what they're doing. And they take criticism really well as well. And they're very strong people, so I appreciate it. Emma Thor's school is not closed. Ooh, wow. Yeah, so I went to 3 different schools, let's just say, and the last one, which is in my area currently, is not closed, but the one I went to before that is closed, and that's quite shocking. I'm homeschooled, so my school's not affected by the corona. That makes sense. Somebody said something that I wanted to answer. Ooh, Abby, you thinking of doing a realistic role series? Yes, Namjoon, that's your name, not that. Yes, I was thinking about it, but if I'm being honest, I'm not sure. I did quite enjoy editing it, and I did enjoy making it, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see when I get back into the flow of things. But I have about 31 applications from the voice actor applications that are going to go through to the audition rounds, which is going to be so much fun because I'm going to meet like 30 new people, which is absolutely awesome, and see like how their microphones sound, how they feel in calls and stuff like that. And then they'll be part of the Pine team, which is our first kind of addition outside of like Discord stuff, which is so exciting. Yes, and then they get their own page on the website, and you can check out the website. It's abigailpinehaven.com. And there's loads of stuff to do on there, like there's art resources, there's like wallpapers, there's games, quizzes, all kinds. You go check it out. Oh, okay, it does work. So it seems it's a bit delayed, but I think if you do !BAL, it does. What is it? !Pinecoins. Ooh, good question. I think that's what it is. Brooke's ranting about BTS as usual. And the thing is about the school closing is everything's online now. So loads of people are just taking online classes, which is really strange because normally, you know, you'd have this time off, but because you can have online school sessions, then that makes sense. When you say 30 for peeps, you ran into 30 peeps. Yes, there's a lot of people here. Do you like the nab strappers? Oh, which ones are they? Oh, which ones are they? Are these nab strappers? No, they can't be. Are they nab strappers? I'm confused. Hang on. I have not been keeping up with the news at all. Is this horse a nab strapper? It is! I kept calling them Appaloosas. They're not. The nab strappers. Okay. Being honest, I'm not a huge fan. I think this one is the only coat that I vaguely liked. It's a bit disappointing that the rear is the same as the Andalusian, because the Andalusian, it had a reason to look like that in the rear, whereas the nab strapper doesn't. So, bit confused about that. But, yeah, I think at the moment, although I don't necessarily play SSO recreationally, it's still a great platform for me to do creation stuff on, which I think is far more valuable to me than the playing aspect, because I do appreciate this game and I do like elements of it, but I also like manipulating it into content and seeing what I can make out of the stuff that I have here. Thank you, Purple Pickle. I did not realize, I forgot what an abstrapper was. So yeah, I don't play it like, you probably won't see me unless I'm on with a friend or I'm getting like clips and stuff for a video, which will be happening more because I have loads of time and it's gonna be amazing. But this is the first weekend off, so I'm still recovering because it's very exhausting. But yeah, so that's what the plan is. Candy Cove, it's in the description. And if you want to come join us, you are more than welcome. I think the nab strapper was fairly rushed, TBH. Purple Pickle, I think I'd kind of agree with you. So I just think some of the coats are a bit strange. I think this one is quite alright. Because I saw someone's video on, what was it called? It was like the spots and why they look weird on Star Stable. It was due to the way that the hair grows on actual nab strappers with Appaloosa coats. And it wasn't the same that they've done it on Star Stable. And it made so much more sense because this one you can kind of clearly see that the spots are meant to be, but on some of the coats they look a wee bit strange, which I completely get. So I do think they were slightly rushed, but yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of controversy. I'm not happy, but I recommend Connemara. Whoever said it, yes, I do recommend the Connemara as well. They're very nice horses. I do have a soft spot for the Trakeners as well, or the Trakeners. As Abby is. See, this one in particular, I kind of want. It's very cute, and I like the sock on the back. Ah, it's so cute. Will you collab with Violet Flower Garden? I haven't planned to, but if it's something you guys would like to see, I'm more than happy to contact her. But obviously neither of us have approached each other yet, but it would just be a case of like, what would we do? Because I feel like